So hello, welcome to the video. It's day 2 of my 2-point run to Las Vegas. Stayed in Airbnb last night after a great flight with BA, getting in about 9 o'clock. It's now 5 AM here at Terminal 8, and my transcon is at 9 across to LA. And I'm just about to go and find out what the situation with the lounges is. I think it's Greenwich. I'm not sure. I've never been here before, certainly not since the lounges have been redone. So let's go and have a look.
American Airlines. Lane 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. By 3, just by there. Okay?
So once I had my boarding passes, it was over to security. There was a fast track line, it wasn't particularly well signposted, and once you had your boarding pass checked, you just merged into one of the other lines. It wasn't particularly well organised, but it didn't take long to get through. The security machines here in Terminal 8 nowhere near as advanced as those that we've got back at Heathrow, but even so, we got through pretty quickly, and then it was off to find the Greenwich Lounge, which thankfully proved to be very easy. It was about a 5-minute walk from where we are here. So British Airways moved into Terminal 8 at JFK in late 2022, sharing it with American Airlines, and they put a lot of money into improving the lounges, and the revamped lounges were named Chelsea, the Soho and the Greenwich, the Greenwich being the least exclusive. I'll look at entry criteria for all 3 lounges a little bit later, but the Greenwich was the only one I could get into today. Sizable lounge, about 600 capacity, and I was very interested to see what it was like.
Good morning. That one, I think.
Welcoming. Boarding will not be announced. Please be mindful of the time.
Okay, is it a long walk to gate 32? Okay, and is there another lounge I can get access to, or is it just this one? Is there an American Airlines lounge?
This is the British Airways and American Lounge.
Great, alright, thank you.
Now, I thought I'd phrased that question simply enough, but I think I got an answer to a completely different question. This was indeed the British Airways Lounge, but I was also entitled to gain entry to the American Airlines Admirals Lounge, which I was keen to check out later. I didn't have any particular plans to spend a lot of time there, and as we'll see, that turned out to be a very wise decision. So first impressions were pretty good. I hadn't watched too much footage of this lounge prior to coming here, but it was obviously newly renovated. It was never going to be too busy at this time of day. which meant I could take a lot of footage without annoying too many people. But yeah, first impression is pretty good. This room dead ahead of us here is the tasting room. Didn't open until 10:30 a.m. and I believe what you would be tasting if you were in there when it was open would be different beers. These were the menus that were available in there, and when I routed back through here on the way home to London, it was busy and the food looked good. Now, Piper Heidsieck is a pretty reasonable drop of champagne in my limited experience, but it's good to see that, and that was the only thing I had a glass of, a little bit too early for wine. But I had a quick check of these, and they all look pretty reasonable, and they most retail between $20 and $30. There wasn't a huge selection of food here, but I thought what there was pretty good. I'm a big fan of an American breakfast. Those beans were incredible, and what I had, I really liked. But eventually it was time to go and check out the Admirals Lounge, and this is the route to get there from the Greenwich Lounge. I have no idea what she found so disturbing about my profile. Maybe she could tell I'd been to the Greenwich Lounge but still wanted to come here, I don't know. But there we go, it was very odd, but in we went. This was my first experience of an Admirals Lounge. I had not heard great things either about the Admirals Lounges in the UK or in the US. And yeah, first impressions weren't amazing. Food selection was very minimal. It just didn't feel like a premium lounge. This was the manned bar. Not all drinks are free here. The house drinks are, which are generally the non-premium branded drinks. But as you'll see from the menu here, a lot of the drinks are chargeable. Strangely enough, I didn't go for a chargeable one. I just got the house fizzy wine, which was okay. This was the children's room, but I wasn't sure if children were supposed to play in here or if they would be put in here as a punishment. To say that the design lacked imagination would be somewhat of an understatement. Maybe it was a COVID measure, I'm not sure. If it was, someone needs to tell them that it's all over and they can bring the toys back out. But either way, it reflected the overall feeling of the lounge, and it really was lacking something. As promised, here is the lounge entry criteria, similar to Heathrow Terminal 5 really. So the Chelsea lounge is a little bit like the Concorde room with first class passengers and Executive Gold Club 5,000 tier points plus. What is the first lounge back in Terminal 5 will be the Soho, so Executive Club Gold, because if you've got a first class ticket, you're not going to be in there, you're going to be in the Chelsea. And the rest of us in the lowly Greenwich, until we get gold, that is, and we can come back and try the Soho. Okay, that's it for this one. Apologies to those of you who thought this was going to be the Transcon. That was a barefaced lie in my last video. That will be the next one, which is coming soon. Please give it a like, give it a subscribe. I've promised my son I'm going to get at least 500 subscribers, so please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.